Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master propaganda heroes like defender of the fatherland. All three to a glorious 1v1 on Ploeisti Outskirts. In the north it is Calyon, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland. Here with the 21st Panzerdivision with Jaeger Infantry featuring ambush training, Jaeger Infantry upgrades, Jaeger Command School, which are apparently going to get a visual upgrade with the upcoming patch, light artillery barrages and Stuart close air support with Panzerfast Infantry versus the south it is Medic, fighting for the Commonwealth of British Army. The 51st Infantry Division here with Lend-Lease Assault featuring mortar teams, assault sections, Achilles tank destroyers, well technically Achilles self-propelled anti-tank guns because the British Army did not operate with the concept of tank destroyers, half-track transports, the M5 specifically, and strafing support with triple infantry. We got SAP sitting out there for Medic, up north assault section reinforced with the Sten guns in hand, gun DMU forcing south there for Calyon, the gunnies moving out there as well. Up north there, section digging in there swiftly, digging in there for the glory of the British Empire. And as always, a big hearty thanks to my paid supporters, these champions, these heroes of the Propagandacast who give you the business. You too can join the ranks by pledging on Patreon, or you can donate via PayPal and that way support the work effort. Links in the video description, and also comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button. Commercial message out of the way. Assault section shot, they're going to see the gunners quickly backing off in the face of the Sten guns as they are close being wiped out. And we can see that Medic is committing very heavily to the assault proportion of the game, with not one but two assault section. That's going to be a lot of assault troops here that Calyon will have to handle with, because the machine is trying to turn around to deal with the potential flank here for them, or the assault section there. Needs more support there. Second gun is almost done there for Calyon. And there you go, deep flank here, getting past the wider arc of fire, the MD42. And also exploring the fact that the edges of the arc of fire, the MD42 is really slow. But there you go, sets up the assault section, not moving fast enough to get caught here. There you go, motor ribbons here in the front of the MD42. Wiped up. There you go, Sapper charging in with their own Sten guns. Also doing a lot of damage. You can see that to the MD42, forcing the parties to try and deal with that. But they're going to get mowed down first. MD4 turning around again. And we got the other assault section bringing up pretty dicey stuff here for Calyon in the early game. Grenadiers arriving here to cover up the flank. Sappers routing, need to reposition the machine gun again. And the Grenadier squads there need to focus down that assault section. In fact, he's going to have to retreat that machine gun team right away. And there we go, Grenadiers find where they cannot. TKs singing out there as the assault section charges forward. Grenadiers to lose Ludwig. Other Grenadier squad, I think, repositioned at the wrong time. You should have just kept firing there like the other squad to make it past time. But there you go. Assault section almost taken out here. Grenadiers valiantly firing way down to one man there. Medic is forced to retreat, but still some brutal action here in the early game. Brutal action. He's pushing in the Grenadiers, trying to get a wipe on the last member there, but looks like he is stacking sufficiently hard enough to avoid, dying. Backhead troop reinforcing. We got tech there done for Medic. Third Grenadier squad ready here for Calyon. I imagine he'll be going for some upgrades for those chaps as soon as he can. Point there being dug in with sandbags. Grenadiers grabbing the point here. But yeah, pretty intense opening here. Pretty intense opening. Assault section out, and there you go, getting the Thompson upgrade with these. And also gives thanks for the white phosphors. Of course, worth noting in terms of in-game performance, not the actual performance of the Thompson, but in-game performance, the Thompson's actually better assault rifles for some reason. I do not know why, but that's how it is. And this is basically just then like assault grenadiers per se, they equip like 2 assault rifles, which they can't. Assault section there being suppressed. Routed in the south here, we got the Grenadiers with the samples there slowly away them out. Got the assault section there routed. Grenadiers 74 through here. We got the second Norfolks there. In the south here, sappers routed by the Grenadiers. Turning around here with the MD42 there, sectioning about. Popping into the building here, that's going to be a problem here for Calyon. He's going to have to think fall back. Unless he has a flamethrower ready to quickly flash out that section. I was just leaving the machine gun, I think, a bit open to flank there. Tech almost done for Calyon. Early Panzer Grenadier could be an option here for Calyon. We shall see, of course, what he goes for. They need to treat that Grenadier squad before the assault section wipes it out. Northeast section pushed out into the open. Armoured car could, of course, also be in versus the British. There's always the possibility of the AC Mark III shutting that down. We got medics here for Medic. Going, well, for something that fits his name, I guess. North there, Pioneers going for the cop and they'll disrupt here. Medic's fuel flow. Thumbs up to Calyon. But, of course, similarly, Medic hits the fuel pond in turn there. Watching over the corpses of their fallen friends and enemies. Good lord, look at Thompson over there. Yeah, he went down face first. What a loon. Could consider calling the Jaeger Command Squad. They've sent some punch here versus Medics forces with the 3G43s. Sappers moving forwards there. And he's reinforcing. Not much having there for Calyon. Guess he's just a bit stressed out. So much acting in the early game. Trying to perhaps catch his breath here versus the Tommies, the Inslaffen. But I think he does need to, like, begin pushing for something. I think we are seeing a bunker up there. Jaeger Command Squad still be an excellent addition here versus the British infantry at the moment. So I'm surprised that Calyon hasn't just, pressed that button as hard as soon as he could. I mean, is he planning Panzer Grenadiers? In which case, sure, fine. But, he needs to, like, pop for one of those, I think, now. So, a bit unsure as to why Calyon isn't doing that instead of flooding manpower. That feels like a rather significant oversight. Also, that machine gun positioning is also a bit hazardous, if I have to be perfectly honest. Catching the Sabres here, getting lucky, actually. Routing them. But, yeah, why isn't calling in the Jaeger Command Squad is beyond me. Got the northern fuel point secured. Ground the munitions point. Back here, we got a Vickers machine gun delay from Medic. And there we go. Finally! After, I'd say, a fair bit of delay there for Calyon, he does call in the Jaeger Command Squad. Definitely feel like they should have been out much sooner here for Calyon. I am not entirely sure for that late. But there you go. Assault section there. Court is trying to flank up there. Also worth noting, ambush camouflage on the MD-42. Very good there. Thumbs up. Vickers almost done there for Medic. Very rare to see a British player actually go for the Vickers, I find, in most cases. But here we are. Then he's moving forwards. No upgrades for them. Should definitely get those going there. Got assault section trying to hide out. Also getting the Thompson upgrade there. Pretty much to be expected. It's, again, just a really good upgrade. Reinforcing. Definitely should get those upgraded. Again, I would recommend probably G for the Ploeisti, but light machines also work, and otherwise, I'd like to make a nice company. Would be a good idea. Gunny saying southwards. Not bad. Looks like he's trying to flank around here, maybe hit the car point, sneak around there. Not a bad idea. Need to get this Jaeger Command Squad another point, and we get a half-tag out here for Medic. They're going for something you also typically don't see so often out of the British here, but again, some who might go for this doctrine too, rushing out a fast half-tag and probably a fast anti-aircraft package. But he could also just stuff it up. The assault section just rush down his opponent, since most German players never expect that one either. Either way, could be very devastating here depending on what Medic does next. There we go, moving into reinforce. Either way, thumbs up for some mechanized infantry play. Tends to get overlooked a bit in my opinion. There you go, rushing forwards, Pantherfast half-track from Calyon. I'm guessing he's planning a flame for half-track, though it would be nice if he went for it for the mechanized infantry play himself. There we go, self-repairs. Half-track almost done here for Calyon, the 251 Mittlerer Schützenpanzerwagen. Or Grenadier Panzerwagen was apparently also known as, but it was much less commonly known as that. North and these pioneers fighting out there, half-track ready. Rushing 40 half-track spawn the troops, very good. After living up to the flame for half-track, assault section there, tearing into them again, can reinforce during the attack. White phosphorus here, oh, just regular smoke grenade actually. Oh, there he actually reinforces. Good, thumbs up, thumbs up. So while Calyon is going for the flame for upgrade, Medic, meanwhile, is actually using the half-track just to support his troops more directly and provide more mechanized infantry play. That is definitely fairly interesting. North, the assault section on his own, their flame for half-track almost done. The south here, continue finding blazes out of there. Might want to consider white phosphorus grenade, half-track Pantherfast again. No pack 40 yet here for Calyon. He definitely should be doing that just in case his opponent's actually planning the anti-aircraft package there, though he isn't. Up north here, flame for half-track is ready. Flammenpanzerwagen. They turn some of those English into fish and chips. In this case, fish on toast. Executing the wounded. Hey, isn't this against some sort of convention? We're the British. The only conventions we care about are the one with fish and chips in them. So there you go, Flammenpanzerwagen ready. Half-checking need repairs again. Getting it upgraded to the court mat. Pack 40 almost done. See, it's not going fully full of mechanized into play. Slightly disappointed, but at least he made somewhat use of it there. So, I'll let it slightly pass. I'm still disappointed somewhat. Salting need to get out of there. Need to get the saps to fix that half-tech fast. Up north, their point being seized. Note the Americans pretty much hand out the M5 half-tech to its allies because, well, it was less good than the M3 half-tech due to overall less satisfactory armor amongst other things. They kept most of the M3 half-track to themselves. Little fun fact there. But the M5 technically did have an interesting feature where they could mount additional machine guns on the sides, just most armies never did that. There's being handy with the court mat though. 450 cal to change to them. Need to be careful of the flame for a half track. Need to get the pack 40 down there, but it is still on its way. Oh, there we go. Got it there, almost setting up the half track here. Medic definitely needs to be careful in the face of Calyon and his Panzer Abwehrkanone. Baker's probably covering fire here from a nearby blown out warehouse building. And he's rolling up there. Tech on the way for medic as well. Very good. Thumbs up. Calyon definitely needs some take up as well. There you go. Trying to hide, but there's no hiding from the Flammpanzerwagen.
The new company command post is ready.
And forwards here, straight to the court mount. Getting caught by the saps as well. He's going to lose it here, I think. Yep, underestimated there. Medic. Almost cost him the flame for a half track. Assault section there, caught and burned up still. Yeah, come on, because the assault section, chief for the tank through them. And forcing retreat, they're very good. Medic, I think, needs to consider like breaking off here, and currently the terrain is making very difficult to attack head on without mortar support or smoke screens, and he's so far not doing that. Well, that he could launch a deep flank, but Medic is not seemingly keen on those kind of flanks, so I think heading through the center north here would be much more productive here for Medic. I think he's realizing that zooming through the half track, and the machine gun for some reason has not been put into heavy cover, meaning while it does have ambush camouflage, there's not really much to ambush with. You there, Jürgen! Look like a bush! I don't think that has bad. Just try to look like one. Just do it! I don't know how! Ah, you're useless, Jürgen. North claims for the section there. Tech on the way there for Calyon. Half take going straight for the Grenadiers there. And routing them. Very well. Grenadiers equipped with the Gewehr 43. Straight to the Vickers here. Similarly, Calyon would also benefit from more to deal with this, though of course the Flame Half Tech can actually flush it out pretty fast, in particular now that Medic has actually moved most of his forces northwards. The Vickers machine gun, he's actually a bit exposed here, so Flame Half Tech push here, done correctly, could prove painful there for Medic and the British. Potentially anyways. Almost got the tech down there. From Mr. Calyon. Mr. Medic is going for a center. Oh my. There you go. Vickers being quite a bit out in this case. Moves a bit too slowly enough because he's concerned about anti-tanks and whatnot, allowing the Vickers ample time to get out of there. A bit awkward, but in this case just starts to burn it down anyways. So what are we doing here, Jürgen? Burning down the house. Yeah. Burning down the house. I like that song. No, you're burning down the literal house. Oh, scheiße, sorry. Good hit from the pack forward in the half track. Yeah, command's got to advance on the southern munitions point there. There we go. It's caught on fire.
Anti-tank gun and crew now ready for action.
Mine's down there. Very good. Fritz, I think we can start burning it down. Well, you know, I just like the fire, the flames. They remind me of things I should have forgotten. Shut up, Fritz, and just stop doing that. Got northern point here, slow pressuring here. We got the Gewehr 43 Grenadiers holding up there. Just keeps burning away there. Sent on the way here for Medic.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
There we go. More part wide there being had for the British to attack head on. And this, of course, they got an anti-aircraft tank. No support yet for Calyon. Didn't need to get that going fast. Center advancing in, assault section coming in there. Pioneer's about to get executed there, and there we go. I guess it's a good thing he went for that second Pioneer squad when he did, because oh, he actually survives. They survived this. After they're getting the ace, look very good. They're up north, guns continue to fight out there. Center Mino pushing forward, need to get the pack 40 down in the south. Jaeger command squad advanced on the southern point, having secured the southern munitions. Center Mino tank through, pack 40 being caught here, self sides, machine being in the assault section. Need to return the pack 40 on to deal with the center fast. Need to get some troops nearby with a Panzerfaust. Oh dear. Got pushed in then by Medic. Calyon just too slow attracted to the armoured assault here of the British Army. So Palmer crop there for Calyon, very good. Can then push for a Panzerkampfwagen 4. Pack 40 caught here by the assault section. We got 500 to 219. Going to be caught here by the centre. Smoke grenade there, thumbs up to Medic. Good consistent use of smoke grenades there, so Palmer caught almost done for Calyon. Assault section moving forwards there. He's being forced through the smoke. Apparently forgetting about the assault section and then getting absolutely murdered. They almost got the assault section of the grenade, so I guess it's not all bad. So Pommerkopf, they're going for the Panzerkampfwagen 4. Sehr good. 6 panel gun out here for medic. That's going to put up to 2 anti-tank guns here. Worth noting, neither side has yet to contemplate any kind of artillery, though again they would benefit from some artillery here. Quick shield hand gun out against the section there. Pack 40 turning around there. Got a hit there. Panther 4 almost done. That said, you could soon follow up with a Cromwell here if you wanted to. You could also go for a Achilles tank destroyer there. Worth noting, Achilles probably covered both the regular one and the one with the 17 pounder gun mounted on it. Pack 40 being caught, they're being mauled by the center. I mean, he's actually got 2 like anti-aircraft units just tearing through Calyon's infantry now at a fairly efficient pace here. And there you go, pack crew exterminated. Great kill here. There you go, sprint. No Panther 4. You could take out the center here with a bit of speed here. If he moves fast enough, get the Panther 4 down. Bit of awkward pathing there for Calyon's Panzerkampfwagen 4, but there you go. Arriving here, center I think is toast. Unless the anti-tank can arrive in the time here to save it. Machine crew there exterminate as well there. Grenadiers, Jaeger command squad all moving forwards here. Flam Panzerwagen as well, happening and move forward. There you go, direct hit here. Panther 4 about to get knocked out. Might get the center, but it's coming fairly high price here for him. Got the center. Panther 4 almost knocked out. Trying to take out the half track, which is pretty much preventing him from crewing the pack or the machine gun. I mean, he has got no way of dealing with the half track. And the Panther 4 is now down. He almost took it out with the flame for half track. Yeah. Was there something else that damaged it? Anyways, pretty awkward position. There you go. Medic getting to work here, destroying Calyon's anti-tank weapons and like the machine gun. I think Sam to consider Stugen, he really should consider a mortar. Pack destroyed. And there we go, machine gun destroyed as well. Giving Medic now, I think, a significant hand over Calyon and the Germans at the moment. We got another center here, though, for Medic and the British Army. Things are getting a bit dicey here for Calyon and for Deutschland. Pioneers to cop with the anti-aircraft half-track up north at Pioneer advancing. Captain there, but again caught. Morton edges tearing into the flame for half-track. The lack of anti-tank weapons making things fairly tough here for Calyon. And again, he's going to go for another Panther 4. He's going to be more exposed to the anti-aircraft half-track onto them. Shouting ports here with once being suppressed. There you go. Panther fast in the half-track. He wants it toast. He wants it taut. North here, Pioneers trying to advance the vehicles they're holding up. Flame fighting to deal with the nearby troops and other anti-aircraft have been pushed back. Though, of course, there's still the anti-tank guns to mind. And there you go, fresh Centaur there for Medic and the British Army, equipped with twin Poleston 20mm anti-aircraft guns. The Centaur was the predecessor of the Cromwell, which never really saw any major service, and the turret itself was actually from the Crusader anti-aircraft tank as well, that I believe. So there's a bit of an interesting mix there of equipment, the Centaur anti-aircraft tank. Point being seized there, Panther on the way there for Calyon. Another vehicles here for Medic, and Calyon will still, I think, benefit a ton from a mortar increasingly. Bring help with the Grenadiers here. And the Jaeger command squad. Panther 4 almost under for Calyon. A nice smoke grenade there. They've still got some fire there attacking ground here, I believe. Panther 4 ready. Flame for after good to go. He needs mines as well. I don't think he's quite aware as to how much Medics actually mine the northern half of the map. Got the assault section there being mauled out in the open, but lots of enemy coming from Medic to maul the Germans in return. Panther 4 saying out there. Should try and remember to have the pin up machine gun. Back here, nothing fair going there in Medic space. Another pack forward there for Calyon. Great hit there, kills the gunner, follows up with another kill there. Could wipe the machine gun, there we go. No minesweepers though, I don't think he's quite aware as close as for that mine, in which case the anti-tanks probably could have hunted his and destroyed it. Pioneer's being hit there, he's going to likely hit the mine. which point he's not going to get his hands on the machine gun. Sappers wing forwards their center, anti-tanks with half-type backing up here. SARS up being grabbed, could rush down the flame to deal with that, but now he's dispatching road forces northwards. Oh! He actually managed to get the machine gun without setting off the mine, but I don't think to make it back home with the Pioneers at least. He might get the machine gun there back, but even that's going to be a bit of a close one due to the center and the anti-aircraft traffic just tearing absolute hell into them. No, he actually made it. I mean, the rest are dead, but someone actually made it back with a machine gun, impressively enough. Someone made it back. Phew, good thing they made it back, bro. I liked it. Oh, the Scheißes are all dead. Still much going on there in the base of Medic, heading southwards again. Getting the machine gun, I think, is pretty helpful there for Calyon now. Also, works really nice with ambush camouflage. In fact, the Vickers with ambush camouflage is a surprisingly efficient sniper counter, in my opinion. I mean, an MG42 can work, but the Vickers is really good at it. And probably even better now with the take aim ability, actually. Haven't had the chance to try that out, though. Center moving out there for Medic. It's going to be a tough challenge here for Calyon, though. Medic is demonstrating to control the battlefield much more effectively, and these double anti-tank guns making very difficult counter to make like any progress. But he needs to like spot them, and needs to rush them down and murder them. Like if he can just find them, like because Medic is actually in the anti-tank guns really exposed. In fact, right now he could just technically rush them down with his grenadiers in the flame for half tech, take them out. I think, but he's just not aware of it. Half tech moving from the other side. Need to get the Panther 4 is setting out there, but nice little rate there. But there you go, catching the anti-tank guns. Can he finish them off here? That's the big question. Cromwell ready here. I really think Calyon also needs to consider like a Stuke here versus Medic. Close there, but not quite. He does have at least the center separated from the anti-tank. So he can actually finish it off here. Good chance of the meanwhile Cromwell rushing 40 to Panzerfaust. Panzerfaust! Fritz, where's the Panzerfaust? I think I forgot it. Oh, you Dummkopf! Shot bounced. Anti-tank gun shot did not bounce. Meanwhile, half of their tank through the lines here. Trying to take out the Cromwell, might risk it being knocked out. Or the center, I mean. Needs to give it a half check first. Need to Panzerfaust that one. Except he does the munitions for it now. And the Panther 4 misses. It's a complete disaster here for Calyon. Nice violent raid here by the half check. Just diving in. The clinging out and hanging fast there. Knocked out the crew again. Finally got the anti-aircraft shaft check. Just that anti-aircraft really was just a huge investment here for Medic. And just did so much damage to Calyon. And now I think the Panther 4's getting stuck here. Yup. Pathing has completely lost it, and the Panther 4 just can't get past there. And now he's handed over the anti-tank as well to Medic. At this point, Calyon's odds are looking pretty bad. He's going to have to, I think, go for a Stuke. Like, trying to wait for another Panther 4 is just not going to work out, but even then it's going to be tough. Like, he needs to, like, come up with some, I think, more aggressive maneuvers. He needs to, like, you know, catch Medic significantly off guard and get some wipes in here in the end. I mean, fast. As I think Calyon is pretty much dead in the water. And he's not going for Stuke. He's going to, I think, try and go for another Panther 4. A bold maneuver. Takes up the center. At this point, Medic could technically just, I think, get away going for another center. But he's like going to go for another Cromwell. He could even, like, I suppose, try and go for something bigger. Got the section being burned up here with the Flampanzerwagen.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Of course, again, he's got no anti-tank weapons again, no pack, no minesweepers either. He's also lost all of his pioneers too. He's not bringing a Stuke. I'm not entirely sure what Calyon's plan is as Medic, to be honest, but it is looking pretty rough here. Pretty damn rough. It looks like he's very determined to try and go for another Panther 4 here. Got at least a pack 40 for Calyon and the German army. And there go another Cromwell here for Medic and the British. Another Cromwell cruiser tank. Meanwhile, Calyon is just in a really, really bad place. I mean, he's barely got any of the map now here as Medic just continues to exert influence, building up one more tanks. Apart again, it's just like those double anti-tankers made it really difficult for Calyon to like use his armor himself. Also just losing the anti-tank zone like he did not do Calyon any favors either to medic. Smoke's run off here. I think he's going to try. Yeah, he's going to try and somehow allow the infantry to sneak into the base there. That is pretty fiendish. Centaur rushing forward, taking it from the pack forward, getting it Panther fast. But at this point, I don't think medic is too concerned about losing the Centaur, to be honest. He seems pretty fearless. He actually has the strafing fire ability, which can land some wipes. Another Panther fast there. Medic bunker destroyed by medic. Devastating raid there. One machine gun bunker, well, not knocked out, but close though. And yeah, Calyon is absolutely 100% determined to go for more Panther forces. No Stug for Calyon. He's a no Stug man. And a no Stug land. Infantry coming there. We got white phosphorus there, just further disrupting and annoying Calyon within his own base. Flame Fire Tech seems to have practically been forgotten here by Calyon. Not they could really do much there, but you know, could try and like sneak around, look for some meaty targets like this anti-tank and destroy it. Second Crom rushing forward here. There you go, find some movement in the south here as Calyon sets out once more for Deutschland. Panther 4 almost done here. At least Calyon has a fighter spirit here versus medic.
Enemy down to 200
Even if medic is doing his absolutely damnedest to break that spirit. Truly following the British way.
trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Got the infantry company shouted here by medics Cromwell. Quick shots there, one missed.
The new engineer section is waiting for orders.
At least making some progress there, Mr. Calyon. At least making some progress. Getting suppressed by the Vickers. Worth noting, neither side has really bothered with any kind of light artillery, and I feel like both for the benefit of mortars, in particular Calyon Times have really done a great job with some mortars, I think, here. Flam pad down here, I think, diving after the anti-tank gun there. We've got another one nearby. Burning through the Vickers at least. I mean, the Flamethrower Tech has been a decent investment here for Calyon, but just not quite as much as he'd probably hoped for either, compared to, say, the anti-aircraft Tech, which, you know, just does so much more. Another pack forward there for Calyon. He believes in victory for Germany. Cromwell suffers here for medic. Getting the Gunners with a Cromwell.
Enemies trying to take a point from us.
Second pack 40 almost done there for Calyon. We got 159 versus 111. But really, I mean, Calyon went from like having 5 victory points, good control the map, that he's just like, you know, being aggressive and then losing it afterwards. That pack 40 and just that anti-aircraft half-tech center combo just shredding Calyon repeatedly. Center rushing forwards here. Flamp under protecting into the pack crew cleared out again, like just medic efficiently shattering those. Panther 4 whiffing there. Cromwell center 6 gun coming forwards here. Medic looks to be going here for the killing blow on Calyon at this point, I think. Anti-tank being destroyed again. Sapper rushing forwards. Cromwell nearly knocked out. Panther rushing forwards. Looks like it's going to try and push through the same spot. The first one got stuck in and destroyed. Got the Cromwell. Finally knocked out one of the British medium tanks, but then loses the Panther 4. I think at this point, Calyon is very much dead in the water. I think the fact that not much else happening here seems to be indicating that. We got air support called in right next to the entrance there. Oh, we do actually get some action there with the Panther Faust, surprisingly enough, but it's very much game over for Calyon. It is GG. He is dead in the water, deader than disco. So yeah, just, you know, waiting here for Calyon, just like, you know, on the computer, except Callion's left, I guess. There we go, Callion's renders, GG, game over. A vicious fight here on Ploeisti Outskirts. Again, highlighting just, you know, the sheer importance of a good aggression, but also just like, you know, how powerful the British can be with a bit of good luck. In this case, the Calyon, I think, also makes mistakes, and the anti have to just really powerful and just Calyon trying to deal with it. I also feel like he should have gone for some Stooks. I think faster Stooks, just some regular Stooks, were doing a lot there for Calyon around just insistence and going only for the Panda Force Plus. The occasional Marm when he actually had more of the map, I think, would also done better there versus Calyon. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell a friend, tell a family. This is Imperial Tears. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.